So here's a different type of story than I normally cover. All about a guy who completely, and he admits this, used his girlfriend for her money and her resources to completely pay for his school. And now he wants to break up with her and kick her to the curb. And admits that he never really loved her or was attracted to her and all that. And in my opinion, it's despicable. No one should use anybody else, especially when you're knowingly doing it on purpose. And as you can imagine, in the comment section, he is torn apart, destroyed by the female audience. They're losing their minds. And while what he did isn't cool, what I find is so funny, which a lot of you guys are obviously shaking your heads about, he's doing the same thing that so many gals do to guys quite regularly. And I'm willing to bet you that if a gal was posting this, these same gals that are tearing him apart wouldn't say anything and would find some excuse or some reason to justify the actions here. It never ceases to amaze me. Title: I, a 27-year-old male, want to break up with my girlfriend, a 28-year-old female, but she paid for my school. What is the best way to break up? And a shout out to Vegas Mike for sending me this story. He says, I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years now. I was struggling because I went to school and got a fashion degree. A fashion degree, dude? I was struggling for years after school. You mean you couldn't get a job? 4 years ago, I met my girlfriend and we went on and off. I just wasn't ready to commit to her. I eventually decided to commit to her. Now I should say that my girlfriend makes close to $200,000 a year and I wanted to go back to school. Interesting. He's up to probably his eyeballs in debt from his fashion degree thing. Can't get a job, can't make any real money. Meets her. Wasn't really into her, but oh, she makes $200,000 a year. Okay. Does it sound familiar? But switch things around. My girlfriend is the sweetest person ever, and she started paying for my school, and I'll get my degree in computer science soon. I already have a couple of job offers over 6 figures. The lowest one is in the 90s. I've been reflecting, and I really want an opportunity to be a single guy making money. I really appreciate what my girl has done, but I'm not the most attracted to her, and I'm not in love with her. I'm sure you were saying otherwise when she was paying all your bills, scumbag. As I reflected, I don't think I would have dated her if I wasn't in a bad situation financially. I felt extremely guilty, but at the same time, I know that I shouldn't let that stop me from leaving a relationship I'm growing unhappy in. How do I go about this? I have a friend who I can stay with until I finish the semester. So, using somebody on purpose, she's obviously giving him the money because she thinks she's going to have a future with him, and she's in love with him, and obviously he's made it to her that he's in love with her, or who knows. But the point is that it just ain't cool. That's wrong. I don't care if girls do it to guys, it's wrong. Guys do it to girls, it's wrong. Definitely wrong. And the best thing this guy can do is, he owes it to her to tell her the truth that he's simply not in love with and all that, and he works on a payment plan and pays her back. That would be the right thing to do, the honorable thing to do. Okay, because that ain't cool, anybody being used here. And I think this guy's a fucking dickhead for doing this. Because he knew all along he wasn't attracted to her, but he said, if I'd have financial problems, I wouldn't have gotten together with her. And he used her. But it's also despicable when women do that to guys. And in the comment section, I'm going to read some of these comments because you're going to get a laugh out of this. So many of the gals make it out to be that guys do this all the time. No, they don't. But far more gals use guys. And it's terrible, but it happens. But it's just so funny to me, the double standard here. Now, let me read some comments here. First one, and these are all from women. She says, you apologize to her for being a gold-digging, manipulative slutbag, and you repay her everything. Interesting. So what happens when the gals do it to the guys? Is it still gold-digging, manipulative slutbag? How much will you pay her for each year she wasted while you lied to her about your commitment? What do you think 4 years of life is worth? Why are you even asking? You're obviously too much of a bottom feeder. I bet you won't pay her back anyhow. Well, this gal writing this has a right to defend this gal because it was cruel what he did. But guess what? Who also does these types of things? Do you think they'd be saying the same thing if a guy was writing this? A gal was writing this? Another one. I'm going to take some time out of my day to wish you the absolute worst in life. I hope she leaves you. I hope your offers fall through. If not, hope you get fired. Legitimately, I will be praying tonight that for everything in your life starts going wrong. Ladies, this is what we mean when they say it's almost never worth it to build a man up when he's down. Hear that? Why is it almost never worth it to ride or die? You're going to build him from zero, and when he uses you as a stepping stone to get where he wants, he's going to ditch you. That's the opinion in this comment section, that all guys are going to do that. No, most guys would not do what this guy did, and it's a true sign of a gal's character. If you are, just starting out in life, you're down and you're building yourself up. If she's with you then and supports you, and not just on what she can get out of you later, that says a lot. But in the mindset of a lot of the gals commenting on this guy's post, and he is a douchebag, I absolutely admit that. It's like, nope, don't help these guys when they're down because they're all going to do this to you. That's nonsense. Another one. You're the a-hole. You used her for her money. She enabled you to have what you have in your life right now, and you're going to pay her back with heartache and pain. I suggest you pay her back the amount she paid for your school, fees, and agreed interest rate for those 4 years. Other than that, I pray karma bites you back in the future. Another one. If you are willing to pay her back, starting with your first paycheck, you are equivalent of a human trash bag. You used your girlfriend for her money, wasted her time and 4 years of her youth, all while pretending to like her, which you didn't. Again, this guy's a douchebag, but how many times the gals do this to guys, And last one, I agree with others that you should pay her back once you have a job. However, I'm here to comment and say, please lie through your teeth when you break up with her. Don't tell her she's not attracted to you. Don't tell her you used her. Just tell her you slowly fell out of love and feel horrible about her paying for your schooling, so you'd like to try and pay her back in small amounts once you're employed, and leave it to that. Do not destroy this woman's self-esteem and give her trust issues, leaving this relationship. If you don't pay her back, which it sounds like you don't want to, then this is truly the least you can do for her. Lie. Well, people can go back and forth whether she deserves the truth or not, but I absolutely agree. He shouldn't be with her. She obviously is foolish. I tell guys don't lend women money or give them money or pay for their things like that, and I meant it, and gals shouldn't do it for guys either. But at the very least, she deserves to be paid back. If he has any shred of honor and dignity, he will pay her back. It may take him 10 years, but at least I'll reach a thing and stick with it. That's the only way this guy can redeem himself. But just staying with her, even though he has no attraction for her, not into her, that's just wrong. But you can debate back and forth without telling her the truth. But if he just leaves and doesn't pay her any of the money that she gave him, he is just as bad as all these gals out there that use guys. And I know there's going to be a lot of guys on here that are going to say, hey, you know what, it happens to us, it should happen to them. But if this woman was genuinely nice trying to help him, and he put on a big act, obviously she doesn't deserve to suffer there. So it'll be interesting to see in the comment section what you guys think about this. Because I'm, in spite of what people think, try to be very reasonable and fair, middle of the road here on many issues here. But so guys, let me know what you think. Should he just take off and that's it? Or should he most certainly pay her back? I want to hear what you all think in the comment section.